Deuces Wild, motherfuckers!
Yeah! Hello there, EB.
I love how we do not plan to wear the same shirt, but we're both feeling the same shirt.
Hey, we were feeling it. We were feeling it until the Deuces Wild came to the forefront, baby.
So if you want the same shirt that Thrill and I have on right now, the Deuces Wild t-shirt, the No Filter Network on the side of the sleeve, go to nofilter.spiritsale.com. nofilter.spiritsale.com. All kinds of No Filter Network gear, all kinds of Deuces Wild gear there. Pick yours up. Thrill, how you doing, man?
Make sure you order it because you might get it 6 weeks later. But make sure you order it.
That is true. We don't know. We don't really have control over when it's going to get to you. But we will guarantee you this. It's going to fucking get to you.
Hey, it's going to get to you. We got lost in translation here. But anyway. Hey, no, doing good. How about you, EB?
Oh, beautiful, man. I'm actually like obsessing over these pennant races right now. And this just in, the Cleveland Guardians, 5-2 winners over the Detroit Tigers tonight in Cleveland, pushing them atop the American League Central Division. They were 15 and a half games back just a few weeks ago. And tonight they take over the lead. What the fuck just happened, Thrill?
Dude, remember we talked about it. Early in the season. It's like, hey, look, you're going through a little transition. You're trying to get yourself feet under you and all that. But when you want to play is in September. You want to freaking poll in September. And you look at the Cleveland Guardians. It says on here they won 9 out of 10. No, they won 10 out of 11. And they came storming on top of Detroit, who actually has lost 10 out of 11. So it's been vice versa. And so now, the Guardians are leading the division, and now Detroit's in the wild card. But it also happened in AOS, with the Seattle Mariners. They've won 9 out of 10, and whammo, they are at a 3-game lead in the AL West. So it's been really good watching, some standings here the last week or so.
I went over some of Cleveland's statistics earlier today on the Daily Hustle, Thrill, and it's almost head scratching in the sense that they're 27th in runs scored, they're 29th in OPS, they're 30th in average, so they're dead last, 5th in sack bunts, though, which is interesting, and they're 4th in ERA and 5th in runs allowed. So that goes to show you, once again, this is about run prevention, not necessarily run scoring.
You got that right. And that's why you and I have said the whole time that we have done this show, pitching and defense, you're going to get some offense in here and all that, but you have got to pitch and you've got to make the play on defense. That's it. Boom. Done.
That's everything, dude. And, well, the San Francisco Giants, Thrill, I feel like they've been given every opportunity to get back into this thing, but they're 2-8 in their past 10. They lost again last night. Oh, fuck, dude. This is a frustrating team, man. This is one where I'll go back and think about the 2025 Giants, and they teased us just enough to make us think that they had a shot to sneak into the postseason, and then sure, anything can happen. Yeah. But apparently that's not going to be the case.
No, they had that run. They had a run 11 out of 12 and snuck within half game of the wild card, and then proceeded to turn around and lose the next 5 out of 6. It's like, what team do I have? Do I have to lose the 5 out of 6 team, or do I have the win 11 out of 12 team? And I mean, you look at the pieces and the parts and all that. And I told Bill Lasky today. We did an interview today. And I told him, I said I was really impressed with the pitching staff. Webby did a great job all year. Verlander, with the exception of his last start, I mean, he battled the whole year with no run support. Robbie Ray has been a diamond in the rough for us. And then we had some young guys, Landon Root, Tristan Beck, guys like that got hurt. Keaton Wynn, guys got hurt. And so, I don't know. It puzzles me a little bit. I leave tomorrow morning. I go out there for the last homestand in a year against the Rockies. I know I'm going to be seeing, Bob Melvin and his coaching staff and Buster, and I'll pose a few questions. We'll see what they have to say.
So here's something interesting, Thrill. The Giants in stolen bases this year are 29th in the league. And I've told this story before, but when I first got to Arizona, Bob Melvin came up to me and he goes, Birdsey, just a heads up. Every time you get on base, I want you to fucking steal. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And so that year, I went 25 out of 26 in stolen bases. And so the next year I show up, and he goes, Burnsy, I don't think you quite understood me last season when I said I want you to steal every fucking time you get on base. I want you to steal every fucking time you get on base. And I'm like, shit, Bob, okay. That year, I stole 50 out of 57 bases. So I know Bob loves to run, yet I'm looking at this team, 66 bags, second worst in all of Major League Baseball. Man, I just got to believe that they have more ways to create offense. I know they have the manager that likes doing it. Why haven't they?
That's a great question. I can kind of pose that to Bob, but you got Chapman can run. Damas is not slow. Jung-Hoo Lee can run a little bit. Elliot Ramos can run a little bit. When you had Tyler Fitzgerald in there, he could run. And I think personally that you got to push the issue a little bit every now and then. Even if you're not the fastest team on the face of the planet, you have to put things in motion. You have to put steals on, as you well just said. You have to put hit and runs on. You have to move pieces around a little bit to create some scoring opportunities. And, hey, look, as you well said, 66 bags, second to last. So I don't know. And on top of that, you and I were talking right before, we got on the program. They're like, I want to say either dead last or second to last in hitting against left-handed pitching, which, hey, look, we got a bunch of quality right-handers in that lineup. You gotta suck it up and pound some lefties. So I don't know.
Well, not surprising here. In last place in the stolen base department is actually the Detroit Tigers. And this is a team that's really struggled scoring runs as of late.
Yeah.
So if I were to give the same speech to Bob Melvin, I'm going to give the same speech to AJ Hinch, another guy that I played under, another guy that I'm close to. I can't believe AJ's thrilled about this either. I just like to believe, look, especially if you're the Tigers in this scenario, or even if you're the Giants, if you're going to go down, I'm going to go down fucking aggressively. Yeah. I'm going to go down swinging. I'm going to go down running. I'm going to go down trying to push the envelope. I'm not going to go down sitting around waiting for the fucking 3-run homer to miraculously happen.
Yeah, no. And on top of that, we've been talking about, how the Guardians got hot, the Tigers didn't. So I just pulled it up, on the computer while we were talking. And the Tigers are only a half game above the Astros. They could actually, if they keep losing these next few ball games, they could be out of the playoffs, go from being like dominant in their division to literally not even making the playoffs.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Unbelievable.
So the Padres thrill last night clinched their postseason berth.
Yep.
This is a team that has struggled scoring runs all season as well. They're actually 19th in runs scored. They're 29th in home runs, but they're number one by far in sacrifice bunts. And again, last night, it was Iglesias laying down the bunt. It was Fermin with the base hit, getting them home. Padres to the postseason. Mike Schilt just looks like he's punching all the right buttons, doing all the right things. And then thrill, Manny Machado, after the game, he's in the clubhouse and he's got the glasses on and they're doing the interview. And he says something along the lines of, yep, we back up in this motherfucker. And I didn't mind it. Some people were offended by it, but it reminded me of you and your outburst that you had in 87. Take us back to that moment.
Yeah, no, that was I didn't say we backed into it. I said I've been waiting on this for a freaking ass long time, although I only had 2 years in the big leagues. But
you waited your whole life though, man. You wanted that shit when you were 3.
Oh shit, I wanted that shit when I was in high school. I wanted to win, just period. And then, you get to college, I wanted to win, period. And then you get into pro ball, I want to win, period. There is nothing about fake about me and winning. I want to win. I hate to lose. Losing is part of this ball game, and I get it, but I'm not happy with it, and it doesn't sit well with me. And if I'm around losers, I make sure that those losers get the fuck out of Dodge.
So good, man. So good. But that's why you won everywhere you went.
Dude, I mean, high school, college, Olympic team, minor leagues. We wanted to win in the Cal League that year. We beat the shit out of everybody in the instructional league. And then the next year I make the major league team. And then the following year we're in the playoffs. 2 years later we're in the World Series. It's like, it's not a coincidence, pal. Not a coincidence.
Nah. Born winner. That's
there
it.
You go. And hey, you know what? Here's the thing. All right. You and I have talked about this, and this is to go back to your point that you made. When you do the little things, when you hit and run, when you bunt guys over, that is more of a team concept. It is more of the guys that are behind you say, thank you, EB, for stepping up. Now I'm going to drive that goddamn run in. And that's what happens, believe it or not. You get guys that get a runner in scoring position instead of having a runner at first base. You get a guy with a runner in scoring position, he's a different dude. And on top of that, you don't have to have a freaking 9,000 million foot bomb. You can have a doink or a CNI jobby or a good job of hitting the ball down the line, anything like that. Winds up scoring a run, keeps the rally going, and then all of a sudden you turn it over to the next guy in the lineup. It's like, thank you. That is the team concept. It is not going up there and fucking just swinging out your ass and hitting a fucking solo homer. That is the team concept, and those people win.
Thrill, that is everything our Let Them Play organization is about. When that guy in front of you does his job, you go up to the dish and you make sure you do yours. When he's getting that runner to second and third with no outs, boom, now he's there for you. The duck is on the pond. Infield's back, I'll hit a ground ball up the middle. Infield's in, I'll lift something to the outfield. It is gigantic when that happens. As a matter of fact, dude, the last tournament that we took down, 25 of the best teams in the state of California, in the first 2 innings, we walked, stole a base, got the runner over, got the runner in. The next inning, base hit, stole a base, got the runner over, bunted, drag bunt down the third base line, got the runner in, another base hit. When that happened, I said, we're winning this fucking tournament. Why? Because guys are buying in. Guys understand what it takes to play the game the right way. It's so refreshing to see because it's so fucking rare these days, man.
It's rare, and when you see it, you're like, oh my god, it works! It still works. It's been working for a fucking 150 years, and it's gonna work again. Speaking of 150 years, you and I were talking about this big announcement. The fucking challenge bullshit. You take it and run with it. I'm so pissed off right now. You take it and run with it.
This is so good because we couldn't disagree anymore. The ABS, the automated balls and strike system, will be implemented full time for the 2026 season. That said, I've been a huge proponent of it for a long time. I am very happy that it's going to be there and be implemented. I think they should get every call right. Now, Thrill, you're a baseball purist, and I respect that, and I respect your opinion. Give me your thoughts on the challenge system that will arrive next season.
Well, here's the thing, all right? I actually read the whole freaking article, all right, to figure out exactly what this whole system's about, okay? You get 2 challenges in a 9-inning game, all right? If you're only going to get 2 challenges, and then let's say you get one of them wrong, now you got 1 left, it's like, dude, you got to pick your spots. And, you gotta, it has to be a crucial situation in a game. And I know what's going to happen. You're going to have some fucking stupid ass dumb shits, and they'll go like this. Hey, I want to challenge that. And they'll lose in like the 2nd inning with like a 2-2 count and nobody on base, something like that. Instead of saving it for the 7th, 8th, and 9th, when it is like the most important time of the game. So that right there for me is a fucking red flag. All right. Big time red flag. Second thing is, I had to deal with the umpires. You and I have talked about it before. It was the interaction that we had. Now, these bastards are going to be like, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. You guys, the Players Association and Tony Clark, I'm telling you this right now. The Players Association agreed to this shit. Otherwise, they couldn't implement it without the Players Association agreeing to it. And so I'm telling you right now, you fuckers have pissed off the umpires, and something's going to happen there. I promise you, something's going to happen there.
Well, what's interesting is that, like you said, there's a limited number of challenges that are going to happen each game. And I guess if you get it right, then you get your challenge back. That's the way I understand it. But, dude, we've seen several umpires this year miss 15 fucking calls in one game. What are we going to do about the other 13? And this is why I'm so adamant about just getting every call right. The only person, in my humble opinion, who should have any complaint about this is the catcher. And the reason being is that these guys get paid to steal strikes. It's sad, but they do. And so, of course, I had this discussion with my own kid, Biscuit. And I'm like, yo, dude, I understand you take a lot of pride in framing your strikes, but I don't give a shit. When the ball is called a ball, it is a strike. I want it to be a ball. And when a strike is called a strike and it's a ball, I want it to be called a ball. I just want it fucking right. That's my whole point. And I don't care what side of the sure, sometimes it's going to work in our favor and sometimes it's going to fuck us. Yeah. But I'm still under the whole thing that let's get it right. Let's have it fair both ways. Okay. This isn't going to be fair. It's not.
So now here's another argument that I have on this whole thing. All right. So now they have to legitimately reevaluate the strike zone. And the reason I'm telling you that is because you and I know we've talked about this on the show before. You got the box on TV. Fine. That's what the box on TV is showing. That is not the box that the umpires get graded on. All right. You and I have talked about it. The umpires know that there is a different box that they get graded on. All right. Well, then, which one of the two is going to be a strike on this ABS bullshit? Is it going to be the umpire's box, which is going to be 2 inches bigger on each side? Or is it going to be this fucking just straight up, out, over the plate, nothing off the edge and all that sort of shit? So they're going to have to get that bullshit ironed out. Otherwise, they're going to be having a lot of these stupid ass challenges, and who knows where it's going to go from there.
So one of the issues is going to be a guy like Bryce Eldridge, who came to the plate last night, and he's standing up there, all 6'7" of him, and he's like this, and they put the box on the TV, and the box was like fucking this long. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, Bryce, you're fucking yourself, man. You might as well get down like this because right now your strike zone's too fucking big. So imagine if that was the case.
Yeah, he and I had that talk. And, first thing I told him, I said, dude, I said, you're not me. I said, you got fucking 6 more inches on me, I said, so your fucking strike zone is legitimately that much bigger than my strike zone. And on top of that, what do you want to cover? Do you want to cover up? You want to cover down? You want to cover middle? What do you want to cover? And that's the shit you got to look for. And, it goes to exactly what you just said. I mean, like, dude, his box is freaking damn near 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever it is. And, a guy like Jose Altuve, his is that big, so whatever.
Yeah, I think there's now, with the box, going to be a distinct advantage to the hitters that actually get in there and squat down Ricky Henderson style, man.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have. I would think you would gonna have a bunch of those guys, but here it is. It's just another fuck up from the fucking commissioner's office. How to fuck with the game? Just leave the game alone. And they try to throw these stats out like the fans want this, the fans want that. The fans don't give a fuck. They want to fucking have a hot dog, drink beer, fucking watch good baseball. They don't give a fuck about 71% of the time. This is called a strike. This is not called a strike. Whatever the fuck it is. Rob Manfred, leave the fucking game alone. Quit fucking around with the game. All 5'2" of your ass. All right? Jesus Christ almighty. It's fucking ridiculous watching this fucking rule change bullshit.
Rob, I think you're doing a great
job.
job.
Somebody needs to fucking right cross that motherfucker.
Rob, let's take it a step further, though. I mean, let's not half-ass this thing. Let's go. Every call is made by the robo-ump. And let's get the human off the field, too. Let's just put a fucking robot back there.
Yeah.
I want, like, R2-D2 making the calls. Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, Obi-Wan Kenobi. What was the other? R2. There's R2-D2. Obi-Wan
CP3O.
CP3O. That's who I want making the calls. CP3O. Yeah.
The gold guy. The gold
guy.
Yeah.
Let's let that motherfucker get in there. Get behind the dish.
Hey, you know what? I knew you were going to go the direction that you were going to go. You knew I was going to go the direction I was going to go. But I'm just telling you right now, you cannot take the human element out the game completely. And we're headed that way. We are so headed that way. It started with replay. Then it went to the shot clock. And now it's going to this. And, then they say, well, it's not going to slow the game down. It's just going to add, 13 more seconds until the fucking manager gets tossed or a player gets tossed, and then we have a freaking brouhaha out on the field, and it fucking has 20 more minutes to the game. They're trying to make the game quicker, and they keep adding rules that slow the game down. So make up your mind, fuckheads. All right, there's my rant again. All right, while we're here and we're on the subject,
Don't stop
Trey
now.
and I had dinner tonight, and we were talking about it again, like we talked about it last year. Same time of the year, end of the season, same exact number of 300 hitters in the major leagues. Last year was 7. This year it's 7. Aaron Judge, 327 going into today. Jack Wilson, 319. Dante Bichette, 311. Mr. Pena from Houston, 305. Trey Turner, 305. George Springer, 303. And Nico Horner from the Cubs at 301. 7 motherfucking guys in the major leagues that can hit above 300. It is fucking a shame where the fucking art of hitting has gone.
What do we do about it?
Dude, you gotta find some guys that and I'll just pick one. It's Wilson for me. Is a guy who, he's getting leverage counts, and he'll take a shot here and there, but he gets 2 strikes and he cuts his shit down. Bichette does the same thing. I've seen Bichette freaking take some ugly ass hacks with 2 strikes and wind up coming out smelling like roses. And he's hitting 311 for that reason. You get guys now that get 2 strikes, they're down on a knob, they fucking swinging out of their ass. They don't give a fuck whether they strike out 175 times or not. These guys are actually trying to put the ball in play.
Good swing right there by Mookie Betts. Mookie struggled for much of the year, has caught in fire as of late, Thrill.
There's a reason why the Dodgers all of a sudden got hot here at the end, because Mookie got hot.
Yeah. Dude, it's the Diamondbacks are just 1 game out of that 3rd wild card spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's where the Giants should be. They should be fucking in the 3rd wild card spot. The Reds, they were ahead of the Reds, and now the Reds are securing that 3rd spot for now. I haven't checked. Let's see how they're doing.
They are tied. Tonight. The Reds are tied with the Mets.
Oh fuck! They lost to the Pirates.
Yeah.
Tonight, and was Paul Skeens on the mound for that one?
I don't know. Let me go see.
Ellie De La Cruz, a 2-run homer, his 21st of the year. O'Neill Cruz, though, his 20th of the year. So this was a battle of the Cruzes and 2 of the most talented players in Major League Baseball. Yeah, so then you got the Mets, who tonight are tied 7-7 with the Cubs. The Cubs just lost 4 straight to Cincinnati, so that's what you saw right there. We could put the San Francisco game on behind us, watch the first inning or 2, but honestly, dude, when you're out of the contention now, I don't know. I mean, I want to see Bryce Eldridge hit. That's what I get excited about. Other than that, it's just like I said, it's a frustrating team, man.
Yeah, no, and this is the way it used to be. I don't know how Bob Melvin's going to play it, but it used to be as soon as you got out of contention, the team played all the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And so if the Giants wound up not being in contention, I'm fully expecting to see Eldridge out on the field, not DHing.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They have Rafi Devers at first base. He's dog shit, man. He's a great hitter. Oh, he's fucking terrible over there, dude. You don't have to say it. I'll say it. He's terrible. Fucking terrible. And it's really bad to watch. It's tough to watch. And then at least you got Bryce Eldridge. At least he's 6'7" and a big-ass target, right? Catch the fucking ball. That's all I need out of you. There's no way at this point in the season I would have Devers over at first base.
Yeah. Well, put it this way. Eldridge is DHing tonight, but like we said, if something kicks wrong, I mean, he needs to get his feet wet out there. Uh-oh.
Oh, you've got to dive, Gilbert, you pussy. Come on. Leave your fucking feet, dude.
Dude, that was at his feet. That was a perfect one to dive for.
Bro, the Tennessee fucking Titan, man. I expected this volunteer to leave his feet for this shit. Okay, I didn't mean to call you a pussy. I apologize. But you gotta fucking dive.
Oh, God.
Shit.
There are times where you're supposed to dive, and there are times where it's like, no. That was a full-on dive. I mean, that ball damn near bounced at his feet. He doesn't even have to get like horizontal. All he's gonna do is dive down like that. He's got it.
Oh, man. Hey, look, dude, I did a whole video about Drew Gilbert last week, and I'm excited that the Giants have him. He brings good energy, good juice. He's got the antics and the Dougie, and he seems to be a real positive influence on the team. But one of the things I did say, I'm like, look, dude, you could have all the antics and do all the shit and be the greatest cheerleader in the world. But if you're not producing, you're not going to be here long. So if you're going to do that shit off the diamond, I need you doing it fucking on. I need you leaving your feet and catching that fucking baseball.
Yep. And on top of that, you know, he's hitting 200.
Oh, I know.
He's right in there with the rest of the freaking bottom dwellers. It's like, if you're gonna do that shit, fucking pick it up, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, man. So we have Webb on the mound. We're at the top of the first. We got no outs. 2-0 count. Runners at first and third.
First and third, nobody out. We had a double and then a single, and now we'll find out what the shit happens.
This is Burleson. He's done a really good job, dude. This guy's been banging. Don't know a ton about him. There's Arenado on deck. They're saying this is his last dance with St. Louis. It's been fun watching him play, though. I mean,
I'll tell you one thing. I watched Arenado for a bunch of years, and he was so impressive at the hot corner. I mean, it was like watching Matt Williams all over again.
And here it is, a base hit up the middle. And this all started with one ball that wasn't gone after properly.
That is correct.
Meow, meow,
Yeah.
meow. Oh,
Hey,
no, wrong button.
Hey, while we're talking about all of this technology bullshit, all right, that was a game that happened a few days ago. You probably remember it. It was the Mariners and the Royals, and the Royals' second baseman had his heels on the grass. He had a freaking ground ball hit to him, and the replay assistant, or whoever the fuck is, some guy by the name of Bissell. He called down to the dugout and said he had his feet on the grass. And he had like legitimately an inch of his heel on the grass. And I'll be damned if they didn't overturn it. The freaking guy got a base hit. The next guy hits a ball down the line, and like the Mariners win type of shit. First off, you're gonna get those breaks when you win in 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11, or whatever. But that's another one of those nerdy motherfuckers that don't have a job, and they watch where the fucking blades of grass are on the infield, and that's their whole fucking job. So for you,
but it's tough to blame them, man. They got it over. I think it's a bullshit call.
Yeah, it was a bullshit call,
right?
And look, the umpires had to go to replay and freaking see it, and by the letter of the law, yeah. But I mean, come on, dude. You want to talk about chicken shit, Bissell? You are chicken shit. So there you go.
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. But if you and I are coaching a team, we do the same fucking thing.
Now, no, I fucking wouldn't. No,
oh fuck, bro! Not. If we want that
my ass. It's like, dude, for fucking 5 years or 6 years or whatever, they're playing guys out in fucking right field because these motherfuckers couldn't figure out how to hit a ball left field. So it's bullshit.
And we agree.
I come from
I
the
think
fucking,
the shift should not be banned. I think that's bullshit, right?
yeah, no,
We said that. Like,
come
hitters
from
got to
the
make an
fucking-
adjustment.
Hey, I come from the decade of if somebody's playing you over there, you learn how to fucking hit the ball over there. That's the fucking common sense thing. And for me, when I saw that the other day, I was like, you want to talk about chicken shit? I'm like, oh my God.
Jung-Hoo Lee just missed this ball too. Lars Nootbaar, the former USC Trojan, drills a ball out to center field. And Jung-Hoo Lee, and they're wearing their acid, Burning Man,
Yeah.
fucking Hate Ashbury uniforms.
Yeah.
And they're literally playing as if they have taken fucking several fucking tabs of LSD, because that ball needs to be fucking caught. The ball in right field, Gilbert should have dove for that ball. And here we are celebrating this drug culture, and they're playing like they're on fucking drugs and not steroids where they're out there fucking ready to get it. They're playing like they've been dropping fucking tabs of fucking acid, man. This is hard to watch. Fuck.
We've had some good rants in this show. Jesus Christ. We ain't even a half hour, 45 minutes into it, and you got all kinds of shit on fucking TikTok.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, this bat just broke and might hit Bailey in the face, bro. I don't know what the fuck's happening. This is a weird start to this game. At least Costo for a ball in his uniform sturdy. Look at Bailey. Like I said. All right, so the bat broke.
Hey, there's Patrick Bailey right there.
Yeah.
All right. So another one you and I talked about.
Watch this. Watch this right here. The bat breaks. It comes back. Oh, fucking nets the umpire. Oh, shit, man. That could have killed the fucking umpire. Oh! That was gnarly, man. Bailey, I see him. He's saying he's fine. But what about the gash in his neck? He's smiling. Oh, that was scary, dude.
That's Malachi Moore is the home plate umpire.
All right.
Well,
yes, yeah.
Dave Greshner's got a little TV
Malachi,
time out there. He's got plenty of freaking TV time this year. He needs to stay his ass in the dugout.
How's Dave doing, man?
Dave's doing good, even though he's had to. Look at this. Here, look. We got a guy that's hurt on the field and all that, but we're posing with the bat because we're going to sell that fucker online. Unbelievable. Nice job, Malachi. Congratulations, bud.
I think it's probably Malachi.
Right.
It looks like it. Does it look like it went off the barrel? Like, that was weird. It didn't really look like it was off the end. This is fucking crazy.
No, that ball was off the hands, got him sawed off, and that torque is what snapped it and then swung it around behind him.
Okay, what he did need right there in that situation, though, Thrill, you and I both know this. The torpedo bat by
God.
Birdman Bats.
Oh, God.
With a double flippy.
Birdman Bats.
Smiling at you. Oh,
hey, Webby doesn't have the sinker going down tonight. He's got the sinker going to the side. He's already given up five knocks. So you gotta, as the guys who always threw the sinkers told me, you gotta get on top of that thing.
All right, Gilbert makes that catch.
Finally.
Ramos, Devers, and Adames coming up. Looks like a beautiful night in San Francisco.
Beautiful night in San Francisco. So all right, I was calling him Malachi, and you called him what now?
I imagine it's probably Malachi. Is it Malachi?
All right, my fault. I'm sorry.
Bro, don't say I'm sorry, because I did the same thing. Okay. I'll do it several times. I mean, I see something, I just read it like that.
But anyway, so I was, I did a little Googling earlier today. And the reason I brought it up was Patrick Bailey was there. The guy who was supposed to be the backup catcher for Patrick Bailey, we got rid of Joey Bart for this reason, was a guy by the name of Tom Murphy. Tom Murphy signed a 2-year, $8.25 million deal in the off season before last year. He had 34 at bats. He had 1 homer, 2 RBIs, and then he got hurt with, let's see, what did he get hurt with? A left knee. All right. Wound up missing the rest of the year. This year comes into spring training. I don't know if he caught or what. I missed spring training, but he hurt his back some sort of way or another, missed the full season. All right. This year. And so now for $8.25 million, we have 34 at bats and 1 homer and 2 RBIs. And in the meantime, we lost the prospect, Joey Bart, for this. And so you want to talk about a bad decision from the previous regime? Malo, baby, malo. Oh, and by the way, if you would have done your homework on Mr. Murphy, you'd have found out that in 2023, he missed the final 6 weeks of the season for a thumb injury. Then in 2022, he dislocated his shoulder and missed the full season. And then in 2020, he had a left foot and missed a majority of the season. So, in other words, need to do better homework on guys that have a history of being hurt.
I don't sense a lot of empathy coming from you here.
I don't, not one fucking bit. And the reason being, because you and I talked about it, 87 and 89, both of our like postseasons, we had team meetings. When you have team meetings and you're going into the postseason, you are voting on who gets cash. And if you're in the big leagues for a full year, whether it is on the active roster or the DL, you get a full share. And I had to vote people to get a full share that I never saw on the field from spring training on. And that fucking sticks with me. It sticks with me. You motherfuckers that miss a full year, fuck you motherfuckers. You should not be in the big leagues. Go back down into minor leagues and earn your way back up.
Cutthroat, Thrill.
I hate them. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Hey, you can't make the club in the tub. That's what Ron Washington used to tell me.
There you go. It's the trutha. It's the trutha.
Rafael Devers, 252 average. Over 30 homers this season. I like Devers' bat. I do. He actually made a really nice play at first base and turned a double play to end the first inning. I think going forward with Devers, he's going to be fine. I really think he will. I think he's a real talented hitter. Went Oppo Taco last night. It's just a really kind of fucked up year for him. I don't know how you take that pitch. It's right down the middle.
So my big thing with Rafi, and he and I are going to talk. I mean, I need to find out. He starts with that wide open stance, all right, which, okay, fine. And then sometimes he stays wide open, and it's a freaking bailing well, and he can't hit water if he fell out of a boat. And then sometimes, like last night, he closes up a little bit, and like you said, he goes Oppo Taco, and I'm like, oh, that's it right there.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's like he doesn't do it all the time. And I don't know where the kind of inconsistency is.
I love this view right here. This is one of my favorite views. Hopefully they stick here. No, go back. Do you think I give a fuck about this St. Louis fan with the dumbass shirt on? Now you're giving me the normal.
Watch his front foot. Watch his front foot.
That pitch could have been pounded. That's 97.
Yeah. And so the thing is,
outer half.
He's open, right? So he's like this, and if he closed up just a smidge, he could stay through that ball longer. but he stays open and he kind of drops that back shoulder. That's why he misses those balls. And, believe it or not, I mean, Josh and I have had that discussion. There's another one right there. It's like, for a left-handed hitter, those balls should get hit. I mean, all right, not homers, not fucking shit up in the water and all that, but put in play. I mean, those are balls at a major league hitter. Those balls are out over the plate. They should be put in play.
I don't want to say as Adames steps up to the plate, driven to center field, but it's going to be a can of shit.
Hey, Andy Moe just said that the Yankees walked off and made the postseason just now.
Fuck the Yankees.
All right, well, there you go.
Look,
Crudelli says Murphy's $200,000 per at bat. That's about right, Crew. That's about right, bro.
Thank you, Mike Crudelli, chiming in on that.
Hey, we got a Tara Byrnes sighting.
Whoa! It's been months.
And she even said worst jerseys ever. Go ahead on with your bad self, TB.
Well, she's more of a camo jersey woman.
She's down the road with me. But
that makes sense, right?
Here's one for you. All right. San Francisco Giants, you need to pay a fucking attention here. You have a freaking guy who's up on the wall with a retired jersey that has a fucking camo company. Why don't you fucking call me and we'll get camo jerseys for the San Francisco Giants? Come on. Pay attention, jackasses.
Well, instead, let's celebrate the drug culture of Haight Ashbury and the rest of fucking debunked San Francisco that's gone to shit.
Hey, let's put some freaking purple in a jersey, which fucking has never had purple in the fucking whole life. How about that one?
Oh, if there's a way to celebrate Burning Man, though,
it's been
the Giants want to do it.
Orange and white. Black, orange, white. Okay? And then when it was in New York, it was white, blue, and red. There's fucking no purple in it.
Zero.
None.
Never, ever.
None.
Oh, thrill.
Hey, let's do this. Well, we just got through talking about New York, all right? And the Giants, Dodgers, New York. Whammo, both of them come to California. Giants, Dodgers, California rivalry. All right, this one got dropped off to me by my buddy Josh Turow, who's in the audience tonight. Head to head.
Okay.
The Giants and Dodgers are exactly the same. 1,287 wins, 1,287 losses. How about that? I mean, of all the rivalries, to have it exactly 500 is amazing to me personally. But then you start going down the stats, right? And the Giants have played like, I don't know, 100 more games than the Dodgers. So we're not going to get into all that bullshit. But like runs per game, all right? The Giants are 4.6. Dodgers are 4.5. Runs against per game. Giants are 4.3. Dodgers are 4.2. Playoff appearances. Believe it or not, the Dodgers are a lot more. They're 39. We're 27. Okay. World Series appearances. Dodgers are 26. We're 23. But then World Series championships. Giants are 10. Dodgers are 8. But it's just the fact that you want to talk about a rivalry and numbers being goddamn freaking even. Holy shit, this is pretty damn good when you can look back and go, they're exactly 500 against one another.
Look at this call that was made. This is one that would certainly be challenged. What's happening here? They're showing Devers make that play, but Webb just got a call that was probably this far off the plate. It's crazy.
Love it.
And that's a call next year, though, Thrill. That's going to be challenged, and the hitter's going to be back up there. I mean, the ball was more outside than that one right there to Brendan Donovan.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. I really want to understand this. If you had it your way, no pitch clock?
No fucking pitch clock. I grew up with no pitch clock. The fuck?
If you had it your way.
Hey, look. If you took too much fucking time, all right? If you took too much time when you got down to first base, I explained the program to you. It's like, hey, dude, look, we'll let you adjust your batting gloves and all that sort of stuff. All right, fine. Do your thing. But you keep dicking around back there, you're going to be on your motherfucking ass next time. And then they're all like, well, we're going to do the same thing to you. I said, I don't give a fuck. You can fucking knock me down as much. I said, I'm in the fucking batter's box. I'm ready to hit, motherfucker. What are you doing? You dicking around up there. Oh, that's why you're dicking around, because you can't fucking hit. That's why you're dicking around.
Okay, what about the bigger...
Oh, I've been fired up for this show, ladies and gentlemen. I've been fired up for this show.
What about the bigger bases that have been implemented?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here, let's fucking chunk a fucking pizza box out there. Here, when you go down there, go touch a fucking pizza box. Or, hey, how about something even better? How about this one? Let's go to college, and we have a white base, and we have a green base right next to it. And if it's a base hit or an extra base hit, you hit the white base. But if it's a bang-bang play, you have to hit the green base. It's like, which fucking moron fucking invented this bullshit? Oh, and by the way, since you invented this bullshit, you get your fat ass down there, run down to first base, pick which base you're gonna fucking step on, and if you step on it bad, you're gonna break your ankle. Fucking good luck, you fat fuck.
What are your thoughts on runners who could no longer...
Look at it. Look at it. He's got me going. He just keeps adding on. Look at it. Look at it.
Your thoughts on runners who can no longer attempt to break up a double play?
Oh, Jesus. If I got to run 90 feet, somebody's getting hit. That's my whole thing. If you are making me fucking do a fucking 30-yard sprint and I'm definitely going to be out, somebody's getting hit. Or I'm going to try to hit somebody.
What about the Buster Posey rule? Now, you work with Buster. That has been implemented, and we cannot hit catchers anymore.
Hey, look, I get it.
Your thoughts?
I get it. And guess what? I had a fucking knee replacement because Mike Sosha fucking buried my ass at home plate. So I get it. But, and they pansy-fied baseball. Pansy-fied baseball. And now they're adding to it by, here, let's do a computer umpire. You fucking morons.
Oh, thrill. I mean...
Here's one for you.
Yeah, give me another one.
All right,
this segment just keeps going on and on.
Another one coming from Trey. Trey's a jewel. Trey said that Craig Biggio played in 162 games, the full season in 1997, never hit into a double play. That's hard to do. That's hard to do, especially if you're like a line drive hitter like Biggio was. All right, here's another one for you. Hall of Famer, Giants Hall of Famer, Johnny Mize. All right, now, if I ever asked who is Johnny Mize in a Giants dugout right now, nobody could fucking
Nobody would fucking know who Johnny Mize is. But Thrill, you tell us who the fuck Johnny Mize was.
Yeah, no. Johnny Mize was one of the fucking best Giants ever. Him and Mel Ott. All right? And that was before Willie and Willie and Orlando and Gaylord and Juan. That was before those guys came along. Fucking Johnny Mize and Mel Ott, what a shit. And Johnny Mize hit 91 homers and only struck out 79 times in a 2-year span. He hit more homers than he had fucking strikeouts.
Insane. You can't even comprehend that in today's games. Now, it certainly was not the same, and guys weren't throwing as hard, but guys were throwing that fucking dirty-ass ball, and they were manipulating the baseball.
Guys were
as
throwing
well, if not better.
knuckleballs, and they were cheating and all that sort of shit. So hey, look, they had to deal with their own set of problems that these guys do not have to deal with.
That ain't getting caught. Chapman down the line.
That was weird.
That was tough though.
I've seen.
That's not Arenado's ball.
Needless to say, when he was younger, I've seen Arenado make that play.
Yeah, but that's not his fucking ball, man.
No,
that's the left fielder's ball. Where the fuck was the left fielder in that? That's Lars Nootbaar though. Lars, he's not a great outfielder.
Lars,
look at him lumbering over there.
Fucking,
Lars, oh fuck, Lars.
I'm a
that's a USC
guy. Lars.
That's a USC guy. I like Lars. I like Lars and Lars. He's Lars, but he's fucking SC.
He's Lars.
Bruin makes that play. UCLA makes that play. SC.
Shut up, Tommy Luke. I'm not taking a bait. I'm just fucking rocking and rolling. It's end of the season. I'm airing it out.
This pitcher's filthy.
This fucking guy's like... for you. Here's another one for you. All right, all you stat maniacs. This one came from Trey Clark as well. I'm giving Trey a lot of props today.
As he deserves.
The Major League Baseball has been around for 147 years. And there have been a little over 23,000 players who have played in the major leagues. To put that in perspective, MLB's smallest stadium by capacity is Progressive Field. All right? So you guys know where that's at. That's Cleveland. Otherwise known as, instead of the Guardians, that's the Cleveland Indians. It's the Indians, not the fucking Guardians. And anyway, so their full capacity is 37,830. So if you ever put anybody that played in the major leagues into Progressive Field, you would only fill up 61% of it.
Oh, shit.
Trey Clark. There you go, bud.
All right, throw Bryce Eldridge is up. Let's take a look at Bryce Eldridge in the extended strike zone.
All right.
That he has.
All right.
Look, this one's low. This one's at his fucking waist. They didn't move it.
All right, so now Bryce is probably going to see a few breaking balls here.
Okay.
Was that a breaking ball?
Breaking ball. It says 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, my God. I haven't hit in 25 years. We know it's coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes again to Eldridge. He's up on the toe. Little waggle, standing straight up, 6'7". All of him. Another breaking ball in the dirt.
So that's kind of a scouting report on Bryce, is breaking balls, and he'll pull off every now and then. And he and I have talked about staying in on the breaking balls, keep your hands inside of it, and driving it to like left center field. And he's done a really good job in the minor leagues with that. Let's see what happens now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, another breaking ball away.
So, I mean, you know, I haven't hit it all, but I'm giving you the scouting report on Bryce. So this is the major leagues. They know, you know, and it's a 3-0 lead. They ought to throw him a fastball right here so they're all walking. Let's see what happens.
3-2 pitch, another breaking ball. Obviously, the pitcher here is really comfortable throwing that breaking ball, kind of like you said, like Bryce pulling off a little bit. That was a hanger right down the middle.
This guy's name's Palante, the pitcher. And I know one thing, he's given up. I looked at his stats. He's had 21 starts and given up 21 homers. So he gives up one a start.
Well, there's 95 miles per hour right down the middle, and Eldridge swings through it. Yeah, he's got to get in a more athletic stance, dude. This fucking stand straight up like this is not doing it for me. I told Colton last night, I'm just like, bro, if you walked up to hit like that in our next tournament, you're just like, and that's it. I'm be like, dude, get a fucking hitter's position, right? Like, this is a guy that hasn't been in the big leagues for 10 years who developed that stance. This is a guy that I need you at the basics, man. I need you at a good athletic stance. You're 6'7". I don't need you. Like, you're fucking standing like you're 7'9", dude. Get a little fucking in your knees right here, and let's go. A to B and fucking barrel to the ball. Dude, you're strong as fuck. You're a big-ass guy. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be.
Yeah. We getting Andy Mose giving us the old updates on everything. He said that O'Hearn hit a grand slam and the Padres are up 4-0 over the Brewers. Your lovely bride is saying that it's more likely for somebody to make the NFL than win a beauty pageant, which I agree, Tara, because there is way more cheating in fucking pageantry than there is in pro sports. I can tell you that right now. Fucking bastards.
For everybody at home, now Thrill's lovely daughter. What this is really weird. Something just fell off of Jung Hoo Lee. Like it's a distraction. It's still sitting there. What are they doing? Oh, I mean, how many fucking cars do we have to have?
One of your 600 fucking protective pads have fallen off. Pick it up and put it back on your body.
Oh, that's an embarrassment, dude. It really is.
You know what? The only protective pad that I ever wore was on my shin every now and then because I got in these modes every now and then. I don't know why. But I got in these modes where I'd freaking swinging sliders and swinging sinkers in, and I'd hook them off my fucking shin. If it hit me in the foot, it was fine. I got that. But it hit me in the
Hurts.
bone right there in the shin.
I know.
And dude, you want to talk about bruise and fucking hurt for forever? So every now and then I wore a shin guard. But other than that, I didn't wear shit.
I was the same way. And what's funny is that Colton was asking me about this. He's like, I want an elbow guard. And I go, dude, if you want an elbow guard, you got to get hit in the elbow. And once you get hit in the elbow, I'll get you an elbow guard. So his next game, boom, drilled in the funny bone. He's like, it's broken. I go, dude, it's in the funny bone, bro. Shut the fuck up. You're good. Go to first. I'm like, hey, run first pitch, by the way. They never expect it after you get drilled. So he goes over to first. He runs first pitch. He's fine. It did hit the funny bone. You know that feeling. It hurts. It's like he's whatever. So
not only does it hurt, but it's the funny bone for a reason. But it ain't funny because your shit goes numb. Your fingers go numb and all that. And
it tingles all the way down.
I can't feel these motherfuckers. But anyway.
Oh, this is the best time of year, Thrill. You know that, right, for baseball?
I love it. And it could only be better if the Giants were in it. If the Giants were in it, you and I would be going ape shit right now.
We would be.
Now we're trying to fucking search for shit to talk about.
Yeah. Man. Oh, well. 9-7 the Mets over the Cubs right now. So it looks like the Mets.
That's not a good thing for the Gigantes.
Well, the Gigantes are done. The Mets are going to move in front of Cincinnati. The Arizona Diamondbacks. This is a really big game that is happening tonight.
They're playing Dodgers, right?
Arizona. Yeah, it's Dodgers 1, Arizona nothing. Here's Burleson again. I kind of like this guy. He does start with that kind of straight up stance, but you watch him, he gets in that athletic position ready to bang. I just don't feel like Eldridge gets that position. That's just me.
It's just you. It's just you.
Thrill.
Yo.
Let's see here. How we doing on the chat?
Everybody, your lovely bride has been airing it out, so I'm enjoying it.
Oh, Tara. Andy, he shaved his head and grew 8 inches. Every once in a while, he walks into the kitchen, and my reaction is, "Who the hell is in my kitchen?" Oh yeah, that's Colton. Dude, he's 6'1", dude.
You told me he shot up, dude. So how old is he now? He's 14?
14. He just turned 14 September 1st.
So
and he's 6'1". He's in 8th grade.
All right. So both myself and my brother, we shot up in between 8th grade and freshman year. So along the same lines, like 8 inches or some stupidness like that.
I was freshman and sophomore year. Arenado fly ball. It's going to be a base hit. First and second, 1 out. I was a late bloomer. Sophomore year, And it's all when you hit puberty, right? Like that's where
Hey,
the growth
you know
spurt.
what else too? You know what else too? I shot up and I was pretty even through my like junior, senior year of high school. I got to college, I grew another inch and put on 20 pounds.
Thrill. I have a question for you. When did you know that you were going to be great?
I knew that I could play in the major leagues my senior year in high school, because I had made a big, huge swing change and everything freaking clicked. And I was the fourth round draft pick of the Royals, but I decided to go to Mississippi State. Okay. So I knew that I could play in the big leagues. All right. But when I knew that, no, this is for me, was when I made the Olympic team in '84. When I made the Olympic team in '84, and I'm with McGuire and BJ Surhoff and Barry Larkin and all of those guys, and I led everybody in hitting, and I was like the three-hole hitter on the Olympic team. It's like, oh, boys, let's go. We are big league bound, and yeah. So that before that, I kind of figured I could play, but then when I got on the Olympic team, I'm like, oh no, dude! I not only can I play, I can be one of the upper echelons if I worked at it.
You went back to Mississippi State after that Olympic team year, and then you were the second overall pick.
So I literally went down to the last week of the season for the batting title of the United States. I was hitting shit, I don't know, 470, 480, something like that. And then we got in the SEC playoffs, and I wound up hitting a little skid, and I didn't do too well. And it dropped my average to a whole 430 or something like that. And the guy that won the batting title for the country, he was some little fucking fillet monster.
Punch
Um,
and Judy.
yeah, yeah. Robin Ventura, I think that year, I think it was that year, he won the RBI title. He went off over there in Okie State, and
Well, he had the 60 something game hitting streak,
yeah,
right?
no, him and no, it might have been next year. Him and Incaviglia, both of them were back to back, and they did a pretty damn good job in the fucking airport that they played in. But yeah, yeah,
Where
but
is
it was definitely when I made the Olympic team. When I made the Olympic team, is like, fuck it, I'm a big leaguer. I'm a fucking big leaguer. I know it. All I gotta do is just do my job and get there.
then you got drafted by the Giants, second overall.
I
You
got
go to
drafted by the Giants second
Fresno.
overall because one of my Olympic teammates was BJ Surhoff, and he wanted the title of being first pick overall. And so he signed 2 weeks before the draft to be the number one pick. And he got the same exact money that the guys the year before got. So McGuire and all of those guys, he got that same money. And so then myself, Bobby Witt, and Barry Larkin, we were the next three picks. And we were all Olympic teammates. We were all in touch with one another. And when we got drafted, I said, we going for more than BJ signed. And they go, what? And I go, we going for more. And so we wound up signing for, I don't know, 20 or 30 grand more than BJ did. And
Really?
yeah, till this day, he freaking holds it over our heads. It's like, shouldn't have signed 2 weeks before the draft, motherfucker. We'd have been all in the same boat. We'd all signed for more shit.
So BJ Surhoff, he actually had a better career than
Oh,
I
he had
thought.
a great career. He had a
Bro,
great career.
19
And he
years
was,
in the
and
fucking
he was
big
a
leagues,
great
man.
college player, too.
Where did he go? Where did he go to college?
North Carolina.
Okay.
So when we were on the Olympic team, he went to school with MJ. He went to school with Michael Jordan.
Shut the fuck up.
No, and so
That's so
fucking
crazy.
Michael Jordan would come down to see BJ and have a few fucking beers with us and just hang out.
Check this out, man. His last year playing was with me in 2005 in Baltimore. And I mean, I remember him obviously, like, not only remember, like, I spent a lot of time with BJ Surhoff. He would hang out with Jay Gibbons and Brian Roberts. And those are the two guys that I immediately sort of gravitated to. It was a interesting clubhouse dynamic when I got to Baltimore. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, a couple guys are kind of like me. There's B. Rob and Jay Gibbons. And Surhoff was kind of like the coach. He was almost like the player coach at that point. But that was his last year. I didn't realize that. But a 19-year career in which he put up a 282 average. Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. Not bad. Let's see how many homers here. Yeah. 188 homers for his career.
I mean, he had, like you said, he's a 19-year career. He could play catcher. He could play outfield. He's a utility kind of guy, and he did a great job. But he wanted to be number one. Congratulations on being number one, Barry. And Bobby Witt and I came in behind you and stole your thunder.
You know what's crazy, Thrill? And I'm going to look up the number right now. But I'm pretty sure the first pick Hall of Famer was Ken Griffey Jr. Think about that.
That kind of doesn't surprise me, but I don't know. I don't keep tabs on that.
Well, that's why I'm here. I mean, we get to talk about the
Padres went off. They're up 6-0 in the second. Or top of
Ken
third.
Griffey Jr. was the first MLB number 1 overall draft pick to be inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame, selected by Seattle Mariners.
There you go.
In 1987. And achieving near unanimous first ballot induction in 2016. He was joined, though, by Chipper Jones, also a number 1 pick who was inducted in 2018, and Joe Mauer, the most recent number 1 pick to be inducted in 2024. Thrill, I have a big question for you.
Fire away.
You're Joe Mauer.
Yep.
And you're in Minnesota. Let's just say for you, you're Josh Booty, and you're in Louisiana. And you're in Louisiana.
Breaking out Josh Booty.
I did drop a Josh Booty on you because you just never know.
You just never know.
You're a stud high school quarterback, and you have an option to go play in college as a quarterback, or you sign as a first-round draft pick to go do what you do. What would you choose at this point? Knowing what you know. You've lived a lot of life. You experienced a lot of shit. You're going to LSU. This is just Will Clark. All right. Will Clark is the quarterback. You are a QB, number 1 in the state of Louisiana, number 1 in the nation. You have a full ride to LSU. You're going to make good money there, too. You're going to make a couple $1,000,000 a year, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be a top 5 pick in the MLB draft. You're going to make $10 million. You're going to have a red carpet laid out for you to go to the big leagues. What would you choose?
Without a shadow of a doubt, I would choose baseball.
Okay.
It's like, all right, first off, you're going to get paid. And if you do your job, you're going to get paid better than you would in football. First off. Second off, you got 6'8", 330-pounders chasing your ass all over the place that are going to freaking pole-axe your ass instead of standing at home plate and dealing with a little 2 or 3 ounce fucking baseball coming at you every now and then.
You got a good point. You got a really good point.
All right.
Yeah,
and on top of that, if you get to be one of the premier Major League Baseball players, you're going to make so much more money than you're going to make in the NFL. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but what if you're
And
what if you're
you're going to play with a better union. They're going to take care of you. You're going to get paid on the backside more than you would with the football union.
okay? But John Elway, dude, John Elway signed with the Yankees,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
eventually, obviously, went to play football. John Elway put up a monster year in rookie ball or short season A ball with the Yankees, and
yeah.
then eventually went on to play football. It was what was it? The Colts that he didn't want to get drafted by. There was some weird shit going on. Tom Brady was a 17th round draft pick by the Montreal Expos out of high school. He went to Michigan and sat on the fucking bench for 3 years. I run into a party. I'm like, dude, how's football going? He's like, oh, I got 3 snaps last year. I go, bro, quit football, dude. What the fuck are you doing, man? Go play baseball. Yet, think about it. If Tom Brady listened to me, the legend of Tom Brady would have never existed.
And you're bringing up valid points, but you're talking about 2 or 3 guys, maybe.
You're right.
Or you're talking about hundreds of guys on the other side of the ball.
You're right.
Anyway,
You're right.
hey, by the way, we get through talking about the Guardians and the Tigers and how they supplanted them and all that.
Yeah.
Tonight they beat up on Scrooble. So
yeah, I don't know if they beat up on them. They Struble threw like a bunch of scoreless innings, and they got 3 runs at some point.
They didn't do it against a chump. They did it against one of the big dogs.
They did. Bases loaded right now, Thrill, with Ramos up. The bottom of the order has set the table. Bob Melvin is watching
breaking ball. Look, breaking ball.
1-2. There's a breaking ball, Thrill. You called it.
Thank you. So sorry. So sorry.
Devers on deck.
Giving up 21 homers. He doesn't want to get up 22. That's going to be a granny. He's going to pitch away from contact.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Ramos. Goes fastball down. Now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes.
How many outs?
No outs.
No outs.
Yeah, we'll take you through the inning, then we're done.
This back in the day was 1,000% a fastball, but in today's game, it might be a breaking ball.
I think it's going to be a breaking ball. Let's sit on it. Nope, fastball. 97 in on his fucking hands. Arenado to home. Hits a runner. Oh, yeah. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And the Giants and their psychedelic unis are back into this one.
Dude, Arenado was smoking some when he chunked that one up in there.
Oh, man, dude. Yeah, just a hit. Just a quick hit of that ball.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Why don't we just go right there? Why are we going home? I'm going to second to first for the double play, right?
Yeah.
I think, like you said, he was. Oh fuck! He's way out of the baseline. That's bullshit.
God.
You gotta call that.
Who was that? Was that Bailey?
That's terrible.
Was that Bailey?
Oh yeah, they gotta challenge that shit, right?
Oh Jesus, he was so far out of the line.
You can't do that, can you?
Yeah, this one's gonna be overturned. I'm sorry. That was fucking ridiculous.
You can't give him. You have to be able to give him a lane to throw, dude. Yeah. Like, this is awful. This is fucking brilliant by Bailey. But it's fucking awful. Look, the third base umpire who saw the exact same thing doesn't do shit. That is a problem in this game. And they're not going to do anything about it. What is wrong with the umpires? What is wrong with the game of baseball at this point where you can have runners run wherever the fuck they want to run? This is stupid, dude. MLB, of all things, needs to make an adjustment on shit like that, right, Thrill?
Hey, they're more worried about fucking challenges and fucking touching your cap and all that instead of fucking basic baseball 101.
Is this we can run wherever we want to run these days? This is a wild west.
Here. here is the ruling. The ruling is the runner has to establish a base path. So if Bailey started out on the inside, that's his base path. He started out on the inside. He has to stay on the inside. He can't run fucking 5 feet into the grass and say, "Oh no, this is my base path now." That's not the law of the land for 150 fucking years.
But that's exactly what he did. And he
did.
didn't get called for it.
And guess what? He didn't get called for it. Otherwise known as, back in the day, that's what we call a little bit of cheating here and there.
I don't blame Bailey. Bailey did what
No.
I would do too if I knew it was legal.
Why would you blame Bailey? He's got a ball behind him. He has a good idea. He might be going home. He just veered over there and is like, all right, I'll wear one in the back and try to steal a run. He didn't steal a 1 run. He stole 2 runs.
Brilliant. Devers up to bat. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and third, no outs still. In the bottom of the 3rd inning. Now, what's really interesting is I haven't delved in the chat too much, but I have noticed that Battleborn Mike is at the game tonight. Look at Santa Claus right there.
There you go.
Oh, breaking ball in the dirt. And first base is occupied. They call time. That's a dog shit at bat.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Swinging at that shit.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. Breaking ball. That's just that. I mean, that's not even close, man. I mean, that bounced 3 feet in front of the plate, it looked like.
Well, not only that, when your foot's over there by first base, you fucking falling over and everything else.
Well, tell him. Square him up. There's a hanger right down the middle. See, that's a pitch through runners at first and third. All I need is a fly ball to tie the fucking game. I'm hacking at that. That's a get me over curveball.
I don't understand.
Ooh, just miss low. That's a great take right there.
Yeah, but guess what? His front foot's bailing. He's not staying in on the ball either.
Willie Adames up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom 3rd, 1 out. This is our final 2 outs here. Great swing. Right center field. Pissed on.
See? That's what happens when you freaking don't bail. You stay on stuff, you can drive it the other way.
Adames ties the game. Matt Williams talking to Ramos over there. Gilbert comes in to score. So the Giants still have some life. That's a cutter that didn't cut or a fastball that just fucking was right down the middle.
Yeah, it was a fastball.
I guess fastball. Right yeah, a little right down that action. Palante is kind of funky, so I could see why it took them like 1 at bat to get used to him. But now I think he's going to get his tits lit.
I haven't heard that in so long. I love that saying.
They don't use it much anymore, do they?
No, they don't use it much, but you used to say it all the time, and everybody's like, dude, that's so bad. But it's the truth. You get your fucking tits lit.
Oh, that's a segment on itself.
Yes, it is.
Matt Chapman now up to bat. 1 out, runners at first and third, 95-mile-per-hour fastball inside.
Inside?
I like Chapman. Oh, no, never mind. What happened to the mustache, dude? Fuck.
He bailed on you.
Never mind.
The tramp stamp. He bailed on you.
Not happy about that.
No, you're not. You and your dirt squirrel. Here you go, right here.
Hey, well, I did. He gave me the
little dealies. All right, because you won't change my picture on the No Filter Network. So right back at you, motherfucker.
Why would I change that, dude? It's so beautiful.
Tara, tell him to change the fucking picture. All right. Every time I had a dirt squirrel, it's because I lost a bet. I told you that. I'm a nice, clean shaven guy. Tara, will you please tell him? Thank you.
2 balls, 1 strike to the mustache list, Matt Chapman. That's a Good. Giants are fucking running. Good for Bob Melvin.
Hey, look. What did No Filter talk about early in the game?
That was it.
Da-da-da.
Push the envelope. Why not?
Hey, look.
Just think about it. He hits a hard ground ball at the shortstop now.
You even said it. I played for Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin pushed the envelope, and then there you go.
So here's the thing. Now watch it. He can hit a hard ground ball to shortstop. What would have been a double play is now going to be an RBI.
Yeah.
And a Giants lead. That's fucking huge. Oh, sack fly, center field. You got to go. Go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Get down. Oh, don't get thrown out before he scores. Oh, fuck. That was close. All right, here comes Bryce Elgin. I do not like him tagging from second to third. I think it's a dumbass play. I do. What? Where are you going? If you get thrown out before my guy scores, early night, you're going to the showers. Now, thank goodness the runner at third was going hard, and Thomas is sticking the tongue out. Oh, I get you. Now, here's Bryce Eldridge. Can you get him in a more athletic stance when you go there, please? Just say, Bryce, like spread out a little bit. Just give me a little fucking bend in the knees. You're already 7 feet tall, dude. I don't need you to be 8 feet. Fuck. Watch Tony Clark, dude. Watch other like really tall hitters as a strike. Watch other really tall hitters who had success. I like Richie Sexton was like wide in here, right? Tony Clark, I played with Tony Clark. Tony Clark was fucking super wide. Let's spread out and use your fucking height and strength and leverage. I just don't feel like he's a threat up there. Hopefully I'm wrong.
We'll get him there. We'll get him there. Don't worry.
Thank you. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third base. Giants up 4-3 now. The pitch. You know they want to go breaking ball. Now he's 3-1. You got to go right at him, right?
It's runners where? On the corners?
Just a runner at third, 1 out. Or no, 2 outs now. I'm going right at him.
Probably going to go like change up or something like that.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going right at him. Hit this bitch. Oh, fuck. Now you're welcome. Now we got Jung-Hoo Lee.
There you go.
How do you walk that guy? How do you walk a guy that's 9 feet 7 inches tall?
9 feet 7 inches tall.
Growing.
You're such a funny fucker.
Oh, Palante. Yeah, Palante. Exactly. Palante has said the same thing. Now he's going to the bullpen. All right, that's enough. I've seen enough. Thrill, I got to go. I got to go eat dinner. I'm hungry, man.
Tara, what we got on Smell-O-Vision?
Yeah, Tara.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're still here, honey.
She's been firing it up.
What do you got for us?
She's been firing it up.
Chicken tortilla stew.
Ooh.
Stew?
Hey.
How about chicken enchiladas or tacos?
Dude, eat the rice. You're going to love it.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm fucking really hungry.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. No. I was just checking, make sure we had no knockers in the queue.
No, we don't need Big Mike in the queue tonight. No.
Big Mike is not in the queue. I don't even know if Big Mike was paying attention to our show.
No.
Hey,
look, we've had the same cast of characters, Andy Moe and Ryan.
He fell off.
And
Linda, he fell off. Big Mike fell off.
Tommy Luke and Linda, everybody, all the same cast of characters. And we had a chance to go off on a few different tangents tonight.
A lot of different tangents tonight.
Yeah, so you and your TikTok buddies are going to have your hands full.
We certainly will. Big Mike, he fell off. He did go to Colton's game a few weeks ago, and Jason. That was cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that. So, Big Mike, if you're out there, Santa Claus, I'm sure he's working with his elves right now. Getting ready for the holidays.
They got some shit coming their way.
Yeah. Any final words, Thrill, tonight for the Deuces Wild crowd before we get
going? What? We kind of covered a little bit of everything across the board. I'm not a proponent of the direction that Major League Baseball is going. I don't like all the rule changes and the challenges and all that sort of shit now. I don't like seeing the human element taken out of the game, and they're going to say, "Oh yeah, we're keeping the human element in." No, you're not. Slowly but surely, you're just phasing it out, and so I don't like it. Piece of shit, you ask me.
At what point are robots going to be playing this game?
Exactly.
I look forward to it.
I hate to say it, but you even said it. R2D2 and CP3O might be
C3PO.
firing the shit up here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, King the lefties into the game against Jung-Hoo Lee. We'll stay for this final at bat right here.
All right, let's wait for the at bat then.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's just Battleborns in this crowd right there.
There you go.
There's a breaking ball right down the middle. It's 2-2. Yeah, I don't know. Jung-Hoo Lee. Are you going to work with him when you get there? How much English does he have?
You know what? He's got a little bit, but he's like that pitch right there, that's nowhere near the strike zone.
I mean, that's a disgusting swing.
Yeah, my thing about him is, this is his first full season. He was hurt last year, with
Correct.
the shoulder and all that. And I'm going to talk to him about, and I got to do it through the interpreter, but I'm going to talk to him about, kind of what he's seen this year and what he needs to improve on for next year,
Big knock. I like that. After taking that horrific swing where he got the shit jammed out of him, his swing before that was so bad. I think he hit about 2 inches above his fingers.
Yep.
And the thing went and landed out by third base. Solid effort here by the Cardinals center fielder. But Scott the second did not have it. Scooped it up perfectly. And it's first and third now for Bailey.
First and third for old Patrick.
He's picked it up a little bit.
Yeah, he's done a better job. He's still hitting, in the
224 with a 279 on base percentage and 6 homers and 54 RBIs.
Yeah, but he's got 54 RBIs.
He does, which is not bad.
It's not bad. And if you think about it,
look at the hustle down to first.
If you hit 250, you'd have fucking 80 RBIs, But anyway.
No. Anyway, all right. Now it's time to go. That was I'm gonna go throw up after that hustle down to first. Fuck me. That's so funny.
Yes, I totally agree.
That kid's off my team. LTP kids, if you do that shit, you're off the fucking team. Just keep walking down to first and grab your shit on the way out. Have your parents grab your shit on the way out and see you the fuck later. Oh, it's gross. Glad to see we ended on a great note here tonight, Thrill. Next week, if you're around, we got playoff baseball. I mean, we're getting there, right?
Hey, I should be around next week. Let's
man. Let's go. Playoff baseball. Gigantes won't be there, but we will.
Hey, we'll be there. We'll be talking shit about somebody. It's just a question of who.
Thrill, send my love to the family. Do I miss you guys?
Right back at you and enjoy your chicken stew. And in the meantime,
see ya!